Hey guys. So today I want to focus this episode on shops. So basically what I want to do is make a wool shop here. I currently have a ton of sheep production for all different wool types. So I'm going to just kick things off, get things started, and see where things go from there. Okay, so we have these four done with the wool, and actually I got to do all of the rest of them, and Benji came over with some green dye. So we got a whole bunch of stock for these. I did AFK a little bit. I think we have a good supply so far. The only one we're kind of low on right now is green, but I think that'll be fine. So now that we got this done, my partnership with Eli or Snazzy Tazzy, which is down there, I think he might be working on that soon, but we are making a glass shop. I think I might start making some stuff down there on the ground. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just tear down every tree in the area. We'll see where we go from there. I still want to keep this part of the forest, but I want to remove this segment. I still don't know where we're going to put our super smelter. I'm just going to go ahead and get started on removing this, and then we'll see what I think will go forward from there. So a little bit of work has been done. We have deforested. I went ahead and flattened this area out, getting some sand. So I have this right here. This will hold 32 items, so 32 furnaces that I can just put the stuff in and send along the way, and it will cook it all, send it to an output chest over there, and we'll have that done. So I am going to build the outside of the super smelter, and then I plan on making a little mud farm, just place dirt and mine. We're going to see how that goes, and I'll probably just attach a shell to the building here. So enjoy me spending a while making this building. So we got this set in place. I got the super smelter all set up. This is a good look at the build. I think it turned out amazing. I was doing my own redstone for this, so it left a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, now that I have all the redstone in place and I have it set up, is I'm just going to see what I can do to cover up the redstone to make it look better. Okay, so we got this all patched up, but we got the redstone nice and covered up by this little hanging part out, and then we just have this big old rock here, just kind of rock wall just peeking out with moss and stuff kind of overgrown there. So we have this done. That's exciting. I have been running this for a little bit to kind of get some more fuel. I'm cooking up some of the wood that I got, and obviously a ton of glass, which we'll be using a lot of later. So I'm very excited to show you guys what that is for. Next thing I want to do is attach a building right in this back area, or I might put it right here, of a little mud farm. I want to get as much mud as I need for future projects. So we have the mud farm. We have this lovely palette of blocks right here. We got the back of this. We'll probably have something in this area for that. It works perfectly. So basically how this one works is you take your shovel, take a stack of dirt, and just hold both place and destroy, and it just does that. I'm gonna use iron tools as that's the best one to use, but I have been using this for a while now, and I think it works phenomenally. We have almost 8 stacks of mud already. Personally, I'm very excited to see how this mud farm works, and I'm very excited for future projects in the episode. So I did some exploring and I found 2 sniffer eggs. So what I'm thinking is back here we have this empty wall. I'm thinking I can add a side building and set up like a little sniffer farm that can just constantly be running. So I'm gonna do a little time lapse of me building that, and we can see how that goes. I don't know exactly what the design is. I think I'm going to put the same design as I did with the super smelter, like with the roof, just lower in this way. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll probably tear up this wall and put some like glass here so we can see into the sniffer area. So I'm gonna get my stuff situated and then get started on building a little sniffer farm. So we finished the sniffer building. We have our chests down here. I set them in here so they're going to grow. Not sure exactly what's going on there. I think this is a lovely addition. We're just gonna leave this how it is now. We'll deal with that in a later episode. But I think that really made things kind of tie together a little bit better and just made everything seem more connected. So yeah, I'm just going to spend a little time off camera decorating this alleyway, and I'll be back when I can show you guys. We did the alleyway right here. We got some torch, flower, and pitcher pods. Just nice little alley. But Luca got on, and I have yet to meet Luca or Alec or Aaron. So I am going to go and check it out.
So I'm going to be building a pretty big house. I think this episode actually, but I haven't finished designing it yet in Creative even, so I still got to get all the materials and all that stuff, so it'll take a sec. But down here, I just had this little starter base thing, just some like cliff dwellings that I built up.
I'm
And
surprised.
here it is.
So you also plan your builds?
Yep, I do.
I
Well, I didn't
don't.
plan this one. I just kind of looked at the mountain. I'm like, I want to put something there, so I just built this. But I am planning that house very detailed, so.
I try to not
yeah.
plan builds.
Yeah. I can't just, I don't know, I gotta plan it out every time. But anyways, there's just these tunnels and stuff, shipped rooms. Yeah, it's not much, but I just needed somewhere to actually put my bed rather than just on the surface. Yeah, the balloons are such a good idea.
I like it. I'm excited for that build right there, but I'm still waiting on Eli to get on. I got sniffers back here.
Oh, You must have had to go to the other continent for that, did you?
Well, I went to the desert that I have for sand. Um,
Mm.
and there was a underwater, a massive one near it.
What block is this? That
I only have
coral?
it's a polished cobblestone. And then I mean this build only has like I think 30 armor stands. The wool shop up here has um a little bit more. I'll just go all the way up. Now you can see where I'm getting my stock.
Oh,
My sheep farms.
sick.
And this is the wool farm up here.
Oh yeah.
The wool shop. Yeah, I got all colors now. Although Kenny bought 14 stacks of blue wool.
Dude,
Eli bought
what is he
over a
even
double
doing with
chest
it
of
though?
bed mining. People are doing bed mining for
Oh
netherite.
yeah, okay, true. 14
So
stacks though.
Eli bought over a double chest of white wool.
Hmm. Yeah, I
And
guess Medmine is
he's
kind of overpowered because the backpack, the stack upgrades can
yeah,
hold like I don't know how many, but a lot
gold
of
is
beds.
4. Yeah, it's fun. I've been collecting everything in vast amounts
Mhm.
to put into perspective.
You could, if you turn the render distance up to like, well, I don't know what you're using right now, but if you turn it up to like 64, probably a little higher, but you could probably see the whole map here. I know
Yeah.
you can from like, I think you can from my base, but like from an aerial view like this, that would be sick.
hmm This is what I've been working on the past few.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
uh,
Yep. He's crazy.
I went ahead and went ancient debris mining and got myself my armor into netherite. I know that's kind of a pretty big milestone, but I did decide to go with that. So we have the fit, we have the netherite backpack and a netherite sword and pickaxe. What I'm going to do is terraform this area over here, kind of get it ready for future projects, and I might terraform this area back here, which I said we would do in a later episode, but since I have the time, I'm just probably going to do some terraforming here and around here to kind of clean up these areas and make them look nicer, and we'll just kind of see where we go from there. What's up, guys? So, we finished terraforming. What we want to do today. I don't know if I'm going to do a full episode on terraforming the island, or if I'm going to do kind of what I did this episode, where I do bits and pieces. So, I think it came out really nice. We have a plan for something right here. It is coming in either in the next episode or a couple of episodes. Still figuring out what I'm going to do. So we have that, but we have the member Alec, who is online. We have yet to meet. So I get to kind of see him and chat with him and give him a tour of the place. So here he comes. Yo.
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 Could you give me a quick tour of the place?
Yeah.
Actually, I haven't looked around at all yet, so.
This is since we're over here. This is my mud farm. There's nothing in the bottom chest because it's all in there for now.
Ooh, wow. How do you farm that? Wait, is mud from vanilla?
Yeah. You just grab
I didn't
one
know
of the
that.
iron shovels, put dirt in your offhand, and hold both your mine and
Oh.
ice block. It'll dispense dirt to your inventory so you can just sit there. Super smelter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these are the armor stands.
Yeah, those are the armor stands. So are these
Sick.
torch handles.
Uh-huh.
Which were a little pricey, but I'm good now. Up here,
awesome.
this is for. I have a sniffer farm behind those buildings, but it's basically the same design.
I saw this in your video and I didn't realize how big it was. And he's also obviously made expansions since then.
Yeah, this is the chipped balloon or starter base. This is kind of where I chill with some of my extra stuff. There's quite a bit down here. There's storage, the tinkering table. Then, this is where the mason table is supposed to be. It's just down where the terraforming stuff is. Glass blowing table. My bedroom down there. And then up the next floor, we have the alchemy table down there. This is the
I've got my I have my shaders set to make lime stuff green screen, so it looks really weird. It looks good though. Yeah, this is awesome. I like the details so much.
Yeah, and then
We haven't really had any builds like this yet, so.
Above the botany area is where the table is. This is the wool shop, so there's wool like crazy. The white wool is just restocked, so got this, and then the other colors, and then my sugarcane farm, which is producing quite a bit now, actually.
Oh yeah.
And then the infamous wool farm with the 48 armor stands of wool floating inside the tubes.
It looks so good though.
Yeah.
And your prices are pretty good as well. I'm gonna be needing so much white wool this season, so
It took
I'm hyped.
2.5 hours to just do the armor stands, but yeah, this is what I got so far. I got quite a bit of plans for this. I'm gonna start touching the water, more of the air, and then terraforming. I don't know if you can hear me.
I can hear you. You're gonna have an insane view with the render distance up as well.
Yeah.
Especially once I start building in that area. I'll let it all render right now.
Yeah, you can see the sniffer building down there. That tree was supposed to be a chimney down there on top of my super smelter. It was supposed to be a chimney. It just came out to become a tree,
yeah.
so I built another chimney.
That's good. This is so sick. I love just cranking the render distance up and being able to see everything.
I'm waiting for Eli to do his part of the build down there so I can get rid of this eyesore of dirt.
Wait, you're making a shop, right? Oh, I fell off.
Yeah, Eli and I are doing glass.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be buying from you then, dude.
I only have 6,600 glass, which is about that much.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know how much glass I went through last season.
Well,
That was a lot.
having to mine the sand by hand is what's killing me. It's just.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah, I'll get some crushing wheels in pretty soon.
Gravel
Yeah,
will
so.
be hard. Do you know if anyone's selling concrete?
No, I was going to possibly sell some concrete though. Oh, thanks for the tour. I just fell off a bridge, so do it.
Yeah. See ya. He seems nice. Okay, just to recap what we've done in this episode, we have made the wool farm, and wool shop, which I think is a lovely addition. We made the super smelter, the sniffer farm, and the mud farm all right next to each other, and then terraformed a little piece of land. The glass blast shop, which is what I was going to make in this episode, there were some scheduling conflicts and some stuff, so it wasn't able to be done in time, but I had enough content to get a decent sized video, so I'm sending it out here now. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. please feel free to subscribe, like the video, share it, and check out some of the other members' channels.